Hey, what's up, Nathan's Heating and Air Conditioning? My name's Steven. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you could do today to bring in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. The 3 things I'm going to go over today are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is everything on your homepage here. Now, most business owners, they understand that content is important, but they're unsure of how much or what type of content Google is actually looking for to rank them appropriately. So I went ahead and grabbed all the words on your front page here and I put them in a word counter, and you're showing to have 737 words. Now, why is this important? Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page, especially in an industry such as the HVAC industry. It gives you plenty of opportunity to put in what we call buyer intent keywords and buyer intent keyword phrases. These are the phrases that people are searching for when they're looking for your services with an intent to purchase them. So I went ahead and brought up the top competitor for HVAC in Fayetteville, and that's Honest, and that's on Google, and that's Honest Air. And I went ahead and I put their website in a tool called Ahrefs. I subscribe to this, and it gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So in the past 30 days, Honest Air's website was found for 39 keywords and it was clicked on 378 times. Now, I put you in the same tool, and in the past 30 days, your website was found for 32 keywords and it was clicked on 37 times. So, they don't have very much more keywords, but let's see what they're being found for. We can click on that number and it'll pull up the keywords that they're being found for. So the number one keyword is Honest Air, which is not going to do you any good. This is the branded. This is people already searching for them that know who they are, right? But it's these ones right here, like HVAC Fayetteville NC, HVAC Repair Fayetteville. These are all location based, and that's what we want, right? So let's go to yours and look at your keywords and see what you are being found for. And you've got a lot of these as well. I'd have to diagnose, but I don't think you have the main one with the 200 volume, right? So what you'd want to do is go into your top competitor, find what they're being found for, and you'd want to put these on your website. And not only once, but you'd want to find out how many times they have each of those keyword phrases on their website. And so if the ones that they have on once, you'd want to put on twice. The ones that they have on twice, you'd want to put on 3 times, so on and so forth. That way, if you have more words in them, more keywords of these buyer intent keywords, Google is going to notice that and they're going to pull you up first in most cases. So that's it for content. Next, I'd like to go over citations. Now, when people are searching for these terms like HVAC Fayetteville NC, Google's own studies have shown that right around 45% of those people clicking for these terms are going to be clicking right in this section right here. This is called the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people are under the false assumption that to get into this pack, it's heavily reliant on your reviews, how many and how high your number is. But that's not the case. If that was the case, all seasons air conditioner and heating would not be on the list. It's citations. Citations are the main driver here. So what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. A directory such as Yelp or Angie, Yellow Pages, White Pages. There's a ton of them, and I'm sure you've already got a bunch. But there are tools that will actually show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. And to be on the safe side, it's usually if you have 300 to 400 citations, you're pretty much good to go to be dominant in this pack. But we can use these tools to actually see how many and what citations these have. So we can see what Air Pro Heating, Air, and Electric has, and you'd want to go out and match all those. So if they had like 300, you'd want at least 350, probably 400, right? And then you would dominate this section right here. So underneath this map pack, sometimes this little section is here, sometimes it's not. People also ask, but I want to concentrate on this section. This is Google's organic search results list. And this spot right here is the most sought after spot on the page. Where I was telling you, this right here, this map pack splits up about 45% of the clicks. This spot right here will get right around 40% of all the clicks for people searching these terms by itself. So it gets the most clicks by a long shot. And the driving force here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your website, and they work like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So, for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site that's linking back to you. That's what's actually going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you're an HVAC company, say you have like McDonald's linking back to you, even though that's a popular site, it does you no good in ranking you because you guys don't sell hamburgers. So let's go ahead and revisit this tool I showed you earlier where we looked at these keywords. Now we're going to look at this section right here. And this is the backlink profile. So we can actually go in, click on this number, and go in and see what backlinks Honest Air has. So they have 814 active backlinks, meaning other links from other sites linking back to them. And we can go into yours, and you have 448. So it's not so much in the number, but it's the relevance, remember? So we can go in, and since we know that Honest Air is number one, we'd want to see where they're getting their backlinks, which we can see, and you want to reach out to these sites where they're getting their backlinks and get backlinks from them as well. If you went through their whole list and were to match them, that would put you in the running for that number one spot. But if you wanted to make sure you got that number one spot, what you do is go to their listing, find the top 3 to 5 businesses, and do the same exact thing. Match them. And it takes a little bit of time, but over time you would acquire all those backlinks, and you would acquire this number one spot. So with all the backlinks and the right keywords, you would get this number one spot here. And with the most citations, you would get the number one spot here. And you would become the authority when it came to HVAC companies in the Fayetteville area. So to recap what we covered today, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. So you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to rank above your competition. And lastly is going to be backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Fayetteville area. If you were to implement this, you would become number one. Now, like I said earlier, you can take this information, you can tackle it yourself, and that's cool. Or if you want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. You can just reply back to this email, or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. I hope this video was educational for you, and I showed you a few things that you can go ahead and start implementing today to start claiming more high quality jobs and start outranking your competition. At the very least, I just ask that you give me some feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I hope you have a really good day, and thank you for your time. Take care. Bye-bye.